What is up, YouTube? It's Onion Bomb here on Ascend Sports, and welcome back to our NFL week by week game predictions. Today we got the Week 5 NFL Sunday slate that we are going to be picking for you guys. From the first 1 o'clock game to Sunday Night Football. I'm only being joined by Jimmy today. Steven and Isaiah could not make it, but we do have their picks, and we do have the Bull and Madden's picks. So let's see how we pick the NFL this week. If you want to know how we did for week 4, make sure you check out our Thursday night football video this week. And if you want that game picked as well, that's where we do it there. For our first game today, a 9:30 game. Is this? I'm actually being dumb, right? Is this in a different country? Maybe?
I think so, yeah. I think it's probably in London.
London. Yep, London. Um, yeah, we got the Jets at the Vikings. And man, I didn't think I was gonna do this, and I know that the Vikings, I'm still kind of scared of them because it's just, I don't know, Sam Darnold QB. I didn't think they're gonna be this good. I thought the the Jets were gonna be better, but the Jets can't put up points, and the Vikings are still playing pretty good. So I'm gonna go with the Vikings here. I don't. The Jets couldn't beat the Broncos. They lost 10-9, and like they're just not putting as much points as I thought they would up with Rodgers and Brees Hall and Garrett Wilson and what was once a very good deep threat on the Chargers, Mike Wilson. They're just not putting up points. And the Vikings, they are putting up points, and it's kind of crazy, but they actually are one of the better teams in the NFL today, still undefeated. Give me the Vikings.
See, this is a hard game to pick, to be honest.
It's a really hard game.
Because the Vikings offense has been elite. I've been paying attention to the defense. But they just have a really good defense too. The Vikings is still undefeated, you said?
They are still undefeated. Yeah, they come off a victory.
And fuck it. Give me the Jets. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is gonna get his receivers on the same page this week. And yeah, it's gonna be a low scoring game, I think.
I agree. I also
Score
think it's
game,
gonna
so
be a low scoring game as well. Um,
it's either gonna be super high or super low. So.
yeah, I'm worried because I haven't picked the Vikings yet, and like I feel like something's gotta give with them, and something's gotta give with the Jets, and it's kind of like maybe I don't know, but yeah, give me the Vikings. Isaiah is going to take the Vikings. But he's not only going to just take the Vikings, he is going to guarantee that the Vikings win this game again. He got the guarantee right last week. He guaranteed the Vikings, so he said, screw it, let me do that again. The Vikings have had my back. If no one else got me, I know that the Minnesota Vikings, who are undefeated with Sam Darnold as quarterback, got me. So Isaiah's going with the Vikings, and he's guaranteeing it. Steven also gonna take the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
The Bull though is gonna go with the Jets. Madden is gonna go with the Jets as well. 31-20. And another thing that kind of forgot to mention is a London game. There, maybe some jet lag, stuff like that. So this could get sloppy. We'll see. Alright, next up we have the Panthers at the Bears. Maybe a little bit of a better matchup than it looked, I guess just like week 1. This team let me down last week, but I'm actually going to go with the Panthers. Andy Dalton is still kind of slinging. I mean, they did put up 24 against the Bengals. They lose by 10, but I don't know. Either the Bears, they're kind of getting it going, but it still feels like they have to get it going. It was a close one last week. Their offense still is getting with it. Caleb only threw for 157 yards, but they got getting the running game going a bit. And I don't know. I think the Panthers come away this one here.
Yeah, I agree. Give me the Panthers for this one. What we learned from week 4, I guess, last week is defenses can be broken. Steelers defense was broken. Um, in the Panthers game was really high scoring. Chris Hubbard played a great game. DJ played a great game. And Andy Dalton is lighting up the league right now. So his first two starts. Once first start. Actually, think about it. Give me the Bears. I'm changing my pick. Changing it. Thinking
Oh,
about it. Give me the Bears.
yeah.
The reason why I picked the Bears because I don't know the Panthers defense. So if the defense is dog water, then what do you think is gonna happen? They're gonna be dog water. Um,
It low key might be dog water. But they may be worth a stop or two. Who knows? Yeah, I think they still have J.C. Horn.
yeah, he's being torched this season. I heard so.
Oof. Isaiah, I believe, is going with the Bears. Yeah, he's going with the Bears. Steven is going with the Bears as well. So I'm gonna stay on the sinking ship. Jimmy jumped off of it. Uh, the bull here. The bull is gonna go with the the Bears as well. Um, Madden also gonna take the Bears. 31-17. Now last week I was the only one on the Panthers. Kinda not I wouldn't say I was joking, but like I was very, I knew I was taking a little bit of a shot with the ups against the Bengals with that old team putting up points. Maybe the Bengals aren't ready for it. They weren't looking that good, but that was a must-win situation for the Bengals. Same different. Yeah, I'm once again all alone with the Panthers. Panthers, please do not let me down a second week in a row. We'll see. But last week we were all in on the Jets and they failed us all. So it's not
Mm-hmm.
always majority. All right, next up here we have the Browns at the Commanders. And honestly, this is a little bit of an easy one for me. Give me the Commanders. The Browns have not played good football. They just lost to the Raiders, and before that, they lost to the Giants. And they were able to beat the Jaguars, but they're 0 whatever, 0-4. And they got demolished by the Cowboys, which the Cowboys have kind of sort of fallen off too. They're not like bad, but they're not the team they were last season or what everyone projected to be. Say, give me the Commanders. Jaden Daniels is balling, and I think he will ball against the Browns.
Yeah, give me the Commanders. I think Jaden Daniels gonna be offense rookie of the year, hands down. He's playing amazing ball right now. So, and the
Mm-hmm.
Browns, they just can't get anything going. So,
Yeah. Uh, Isaiah is actually going to be going with the Browns here. Steven is going with the Commanders. The Madden is going with the Commanders as well. But the Bull is going with the Browns. Oh shoot. The Browns are command. I'm not sure. Have I been saying man scores?
I'm not sure.
I think okay. No, I think I have. I just almost forgot there. Man has the score 30-24. All right. Next up, we have a game that's just yeah. I don't know if anyone's looking forward to, even their own fans. We have the Dolphins at the Patriots. Neither of these teams are doing anything crazy. I mean, Dolphins without Tua, they just wow, they just
Mm-hmm.
stink. Like I thought Tyler Huntley was at least like an okay backup, but he just was. He just not. Maybe I think they're just asking him to do too much. Like I'm asking him to make the throws that Tua would make, and they just if they could reel that in, I think maybe they got this. But other than the week one Bengals upset, New England's not doing anything. But I'm gonna take them here. Give me the Patriots. I can't trust the Dolphins without Tua.
Yeah, give me the Patriots. They have a good defense this year, as always. Dolphins need to figure out what the fuck's going on. Like you said, I think they're trying um to make Huntley do what Tua could do, and Huntley could have done that 2, 3 years ago when he went to the Pro Bowl, but yeah, times have changed. Also,
Indeed.
who's starting for the Patriots now? Is it still Jacoby?
Yeah, I think it's still Jacoby,
Okay.
but they're losing, and Drake May is right there. But I think they're still going with Jacoby. Zaya is gonna go with the Patriots as well, but he says like I don't IDK, so it's kind of like a random guess kind of thing. Uh, and Steven though is going with the Finns, the Dolphins. The Bull is going with Madden. First off, Madden is going with the Patriots. Not only is it going with the Patriots, but they must account for the Tua injury because they blanked them 21-0.
Wow.
Madden is going. I'm sorry. The Bull is going with the Patriots, as well. So Steven's the only one on the Dolphins. All right. Next up here we have Colts at Jaguars, divisional rivalry. Jaguars still looking for their first win. Colts. I'm not sure if Richardson is hurt or what, but I don't think it matters. Joe Flacco is showing he's still Joe Flacco from last year, and he can get you the win. He can make the plays. And honestly, I know the Jaguars aren't impressing. This one could go either way, but I'm gonna go with the Colts on this one.
Yeah, I'm right with you, Brendan. If you could piece up the number 1 defense like we did last week, you can piece up the Jags.
Yeah.
So, give me the Colts.
Steven is going with the Jaguars. Zaya is also gonna take the Jaguars. Madden is gonna take the Colts 21-15. The Bull is also gonna take the Colts. All right, next up, we finally have a pretty good game this week. We got the Bills at the Texans. I'm gonna go with the Bills to bounce back. They kind of got smushed by the Ravens, but the Ravens have the tendency to sometimes like surprise you and smush a good team. But before that, the Bills were getting something going, and I don't know. Texans are good, but like they're kind of playing like iffy. Like they couldn't even put up a touchdown against the Vikings a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Or they just did a touchdown, and like I don't know, with all their talent, I know like there's maybe like a Tank Dell injury, but still though, like, you got too many good wide receivers to be messing around with that. So I don't know. I think the Bills are currently better actually, more experience as well at being like that team, a good team. So give me the Bills.
You're taking the Bills. Give me the Texans for this game. It's gonna click.
Isaiah also says it's gonna click, and he's going with the Texans, but Steven is gonna go with me and the Bills. So we're split with the humans. The Bull is gonna go with the Bills. Madden is gonna take the Bills as well, but it has it pretty close. 31-28. Should be a high scoring game, I'd say. Alright, wrapping up the 1 o'clock games here. We got an AFC North rivalry. I guess you could say this division, other than the Steelers, are off to kind of, maybe the Ravens now are off to a little bit of a rough start, but that's just the Ohio teams. But we got the Ravens at the Bengals. And I'm gonna go with the Ravens here. I know the Bengals need this win a little bit more. And they're you know they're not. It's not like they these teams beat each other all the time. But I don't know. Ravens are just seeming better. I'm gonna say that triumphs here. Give me the Ravens.
Yeah, give me the Ravens. Bengals are the Bengals, but give me the Ravens.
Zaya is going with the Ravens as well. Steven is going with the Bungles. The Bull is also going to take the Bungles. Madden is going to go with the Ravens. 24-18. For this next one, I have to say I made a blunder. I forgot to announce this, but for the onion spread of the week, I am taking the Commanders minus 3.5. I think they'll beat the Browns by, more than a field goal. Now we are moving on to the 4 o'clock games, and first we have another divisional rivalry, a few of them this week. This one's coming from the AFC West. We have the Raiders at the Broncos. Not the best matchup, especially this year, but I'm going with the Raiders because we were made aware of this last year during our early season predictions, and it is true, and it continued to be true. The Raiders have won this matchup. I beat the Broncos like at least 7 times in a row. Something with this usually gives at some point, but it's hard not to ride that hot hand right now, especially with the Broncos who Bo Nix at halftime. We all had more passing yards than him as he was at like -6, and they did beat the end up being the Jets, but only by a point. Lackluster. So are the Raiders, though, but I'm going to say the Raiders find a way and win this. Give me the Raiders.
Give me the Broncos. I think the Broncos have a good defense still, but the Raiders have too much drama going on, especially with Devontae Adams and everything. Uh,
It was
I
Steven.
still really don't know who the Raiders running back or quarterback is, so
Zaya is going with the Raiders. Steven is going to take the Broncos. The Bull is going to take the Broncos. Madden is going to take the Raiders. So we got a nice little 3-3 split going on there. Madden's score being 24-14. Alright, next up we have another divisional matchup. Cardinals at 49ers. Man, I really almost did it. I almost took the upset here, but I was like, looked at the score, looked at the stat. Cardinals actually aren't playing as well as I thought, and well as people are acting. I think they're 1-3. They fought against the Bills but lost. They did destroy the Rams, but lost a close one to the Lions, and then got destroyed by the Commanders. So, maybe honestly, they're a very weird team. Like, yeah, they're bad. They're maybe better than their record. Maybe they catch the Niners slipping here. Have been a little inconsistent, but with the Patriots, they did kind of see it going. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Niners still. I'm gonna be a coward, but just for the record, no, I was really, really close to taking the upset here.
yeah, give me the 49ers here.
Zaya is gonna go with the Niners as well. Steven is gonna go with the Niners. The Bull is gonna go with the Niners. And we are all in on the San Francisco 49ers to beat the Cardinals. So that means it won't happen. Next up, we have the Giants at the Seahawks. Give me the Seahawks here. Nothing too fancy. The Giants just aren't the best, and the Seahawks, they finally lost last week, but against a very good Lions team, they still put 35 against them. I think they'll be able to get this going. They have Kenneth Walker back now. Give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, give me the Seahawks. They've been killing it with the run game, so.
Zaya's gonna go with the Seahawks as well. Steven's gonna go with the Seahawks. The Bull, though, is gonna go for the Giants. Madden also gonna take the Giants. 19-13. Next up, we have the Packers at the Rams. I'm actually fairly confident in this one. No, it was a good thing or a bad thing, but give me the Packers here. Jordan Love is back, and they almost came back against the Vikings, but just too little, too late, a little too short. But I think with the Rams injuries still, and I think they have a questionable secondary. I think they're gonna bomb the Rams here. So give me the Packers.
Yeah, give me the Packers. Rams are too beat up right now, and the Packers are just winning.
Yeah.
No matter who is that quarterback, so.
Zaya's gonna go with the Rams. Steven's gonna take the Packers. Was the wrong thing? The Bull is gonna go with the Packers. Madden is gonna go with the Rams. 42-25. Not counting for the injuries of. Are they both out? Nakua and Cup? I know Cup is, but is Nakua back yet?
I think they're both out.
Still both out? Right, next up we have Sunday Night Football, and it's our team, our game. We got the Cowboys at the Steelers, and the Cowboys played last Thursday, so a mini bye, and the Steelers played the Colts. Had a disappointing performance at first. They kind of brought it back to an okay performance that was kind of crazy. I mean, without the Minka penalty and the bad, even just a bad snap, I think they might win that game. To be honest, it's a shame that the defense gave up so much. The Cowboys, I still fear them a little bit because I know what they can do in the regular season if they get going. They haven't yet, but Cowboys are preparing with either Parsons to be hurt or no Micah Parsons. I think that might be something. I don't know. Maybe it's biased, but I'm going to go with the Steelers. I think we're going to do this. We did not have this hot of a start just to be 3-2. Isaiah said in Isaiah and the Steelers video, 3-2 is pretty much 3-3. That's pretty much even. That's pretty much, Mike Tomlin's almost not losing season because what does it matter then? What does it matter? If we're 3-3. Why do we start so good if we're just even?
Mm-hmm. So give me I agree. So give me the Steelers here. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game, honestly. I think Micah's not gonna play, and I think they have an injury in cornerback too. The Cowboys. I think Diggs is hurt.
Oh yeah.
With an ankle injury. So two major injuries on defense. And after seeing the Pittsburgh Steelers offense last week, especially in the second half, we know we can sling the ball. We know we can run it if we can get that going. And the Cowboys have a slow offensive team so far this year. We know what they can do once they get going. The Cowboys will not run on us. And I hope Mike Tomlin plans for a defensive pass game this week.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what really killed us last week.
Mm-hmm.
But this week, hopefully, it's a pass offensive week. I believe they have a rookie at tackle, or someone young at tackle. So
Oh yeah.
Wildcat is going to have a field day with that. Um, Nick Herbert should be back for that game too. And Nick and TJ just go crazy together. So yeah, Patrick Queen's gonna go off. He's due. People will
Yeah.
want his head, which I don't think he deserves that much. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, so give me the Steelers and give me the over. FanDuel right now has the over under for 42.5 points. 20, 21 to 22. Um, I know one team's gonna score at least 30 this game. Not saying it's gonna be us, but I'm just saying someone's
Yeah.
scoring 30 or high 20s. So
Zaya's gonna go with the Steelers as well. So is Steven. The Steelers are our team. I don't think we're being biased. I think they do genuinely have a chance in this. Do I think it's a surefire win? No, but I don't think it's the same as if they played the Steelers last season. I'm sorry, if they played the Cowboys last season. Like the last season Cowboys are objectively better, and we've already explained the reasons. And yeah, we'll see. Maybe not. Hopefully, bounce back for the Steelers. The Bull though is gonna deviate for I think the first time. We're going with the Cowboys, and Madden I think is yet to pick the Steelers, and that streak continues. Madden's also gonna be taking the Cowboys 27-14. I really hope not. And for the first time this season, it is that time we have hit bye weeks. The Titans, Eagles, Lions, and Chargers all on their bye weeks. If you'd like to see our prediction for Monday Night Football, make sure you stay tuned for that video when that drops. If you still have yet to see our Thursday Night Football prediction, make sure you pick that. And if you want to see how we do with these predictions, then please watch our Week 6 Thursday night prediction. Week like we did with like I did with Week 5 like I did with Week 4 on the Week 5 video. I'll do the same thing with that. Make sure you stay tuned for that and other videos. For now, though, guys, how do you like our picks? Did we do good? Did we do bad? Let us know. But thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning.